Hi Casey, so I decided to give you feedback on your video since I'm in the same group as you for the Google Hangouts. Um, I really liked your video. I thought it was unique, mainly because you decided to switch from graphic design into game art, which is kind of unique. I don't really think there would be a lot of girls in the game design industry. I don't really know if you've looked into that or anything like that, but I would think that that wouldn't be super popular. I know I personally don't play video games. My husband does, but I'm sure that that gives you an advantage. The fact that you're so passionate about that, so I really liked that about your story. It seems like your target audience is appropriate for what you want to do. I don't know if you've looked into the qualifications to get a job there or anything like that, but that's something that I would recommend if you haven't done it, so you know what you should do in your career and what kind of experience you should get maybe before you even decide to try to get a job with that company. I think that your brand mantra could maybe describe you a little more. I think you went with something like level designer, and I think that described more where you want to be, not where you are now or the skills and attributes that you have now. Mine was, just as an example, professional, or no, sorry, passionate communicator and designer, and I think that describes currently where I am and where I would also still like to be in the future. I can improve on that, but I think it could be a little bit more, it could showcase your talents a little bit more, basically. So maybe think about revising that, or maybe adding some descriptive word about your personality or some sort of skill that you have that would help people know what kind of person you are. Um, I do think that you had good clarity and pace. You were easy to understand in your video, which is really good. I know sometimes I tend to talk a little fast, so I admire people who can, slow themselves down and really, make sure that other people understand them. You could have a little bit more energy, maybe smile a little bit more. You seemed a little nervous, which is normal. I was nervous too, so, just maybe think about having a little bit more energy and excitement about something that you want to do for the rest of your life. Show that passion that you obviously have a little bit more in your video. Also, the last thing was you did have really good lighting. Your background was plain. I thought maybe a little too stark. I don't really know. I know you don't want it to distract from what you're saying or doing or from yourself in the video, but it seemed a little stark. But you had good attire. You looked professional. So I don't think anything in your video in the background or anything like that distracted from what you were saying. So that was really good. Good job, and keep up the good work.